Hi, and welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Generations Legacy United G1 Universe Gears. We've got our first Autobot Gears in a little while. I did a short where I looked at the previous Gears mold, which is really a remold of the Swerve mold. But here we have a brand new mold. This isn't a remold of anything. At first I thought maybe this was going to be a remold of that Studio Series Brawn we got, but this is an all-new dedicated little deluxe for our mini vehicle. And Gears in alt mode I think is looking pretty cute. Definitely much more toyetic than realistic pickup truck. But something about the shape, the blockiness and bulbiness really appeals to me. I like his wheels. I like that they're painted. They're high up. We don't have any clearance issue here. He zooms just fine. You can't put anything in the back of his pickup truck mode, but it helps sell the idea of this small, toyish pickup truck. We've got a lot of nice painted detail up front. I like the fender, the grille, the lights. We've got an Autobot logo, a little bumper up here, nicely light blue painted windshield. I really appreciate they're doing that instead of like the transparent windshield. I think I actually prefer this more now. The back end, we've got his chest, but it kind of disguises his knees a little bit. We've got, up here, his feet. Yeah, it's pretty simple in this mode. He does come with different peg holes, 6 of them total, so that you can store his gun in all sorts of different places. And, not much else to say in this mode other than he's very cute. And he looks pretty good next to the other bots. The only thing, I guess, to me, it stands out. I don't know if it's a big deal to other people, but he does have a lot of rivet holes. Visible rivets that I feel like normally they try and hide these better. In alt mode. In this case, they are much more visible, but he is, a little teeny tiny deluxe. Not like crazy teeny tiny. If we're doing a size comparison, here's another Legacy United figure so you can see how they look together. He's smaller than a deluxe car, which does make him look small, but as a mini vehicle, I kind of expect that, and I kind of want that sort of scale. I do have the previous mini vehicle molds that we've gotten. So there we can see, this was originally Cliff Jumper and Huffer. We can see how they look together. And I'll say that I really like the set of 3 of them together. I do think Gears looks kind of the nicest out of the 3. Something about the fact of how hard they are embracing the toy style appeals to me. That this looks more like a remote control truck rather than a real truck. The transformation for Gears as a deluxe and a mini vehicle is pretty simple, which I think is to be expected. We're going to start out on the back end. We're going to flip down this piece. Like I said, it's his robot mode chest. It doesn't really function as a tailgate or anything, but it hides these knees. With that down, we can unfold the knees. We're going to come in, put your finger at this space here, and we can fold out the whole leg. This side we can just lift. These pieces that were the side windows fold down into his feet to flatten them out like so. We can take the thighs and his robot mode inner chest, and we can separate the two, just kind of fold them out. And then we can take the front of the chest and fold that in. Next, we can come in on the arms. You saw it kind of separated a little bit already. We're just going to swing each arm out and away. And then coming in on the front of the truck, we're going to fold out the whole section here. It folds out, allowing us to fold in these wheels and fold down our little truck pieces. And there is 2 slots here that go into these 2 tabs on his back, like so. Flip around the head, close up the chest with the wheels closing up. And that is all the transformation you need for Gears. He is nice and simple, very G1 and chunky. His gun does have 2 places. We saw the side peg. There's also the peg that's a handle, so he can hold his gun no problem. And we have a good looking little Gears here. The head does wiggle like surprisingly more. I kind of figured, because I felt like we've gotten some swivel heads on deluxes recently. I figured this would be a swivel head. But no, this is much better articulation than I was expecting in that neck joint. We also have 360 on the shoulder, can go up that far. We do have bicep swivel, nice double jointage on the elbow, which I appreciate. We can twist that wrist. We do have butterfly jointing, which feels like it's becoming more and more common, and I really appreciate that on figures. I think being able to like hold your arm back, you know, hand on the waist, or being able to bring it forward and aim, like that adds a lot of characterization and animation to a toy. I really appreciate it. We do have a full swivel here. We can do the full Van Damme. I feel like my hips are really tight, but don't feel too tight. Like I don't feel like I'm gonna stress anything. We can kick up so far. We can kick back just as far. Things kind of clash a little bit here, but you just get it around to the side. Thigh swivel, nice double jointed knee, and toe tilt. Sorry, not toe tilt, ankle tilt. We can pretend to have toe tilt a little bit by breaking up that piece. I mean, as a simple deluxe, the transformation is nice. He is very posable because of the transformation. The butterfly joints might be just there because of transformation, but they are usable in this mode, and I really appreciate them. Gears does also measure up nice to the other mini vehicles. I mean, here we've got the Bumblebee Cliff Jumper mold. Here we've got Huffer. Gears sits right in between. Braun, other people have done comparisons. I don't have Studio Series Braun anymore. But I mean, he's not like a tiny deluxe. He's, decently sized with how he's supposed to scale. It feels like he scales really nicely, and with how posable he is, Gears is an easy recommendation. This was actually quite a surprise for me. I wasn't that excited about Gears as a character, a toy, even though I don't have a Gears, but I think he slid into my favorite deluxe of the wave. Easy recommendation if you can find him for 25 bucks. I think he's well worth it. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.